Hi guys, my name is Aistis and today we are going to make Orgeat syrup. I already made video about making any syrup and you can check it right here to have an idea how to make any syrup and bartending what you want. But I also said that when we will be making some more difficult, more complicated syrup, so I'll be making a separate video on that. And today I'm going to show you how to make Orgeat syrup. It's very popular and very common syrup in Tiki drinks, and as I love Tiki drinks and I'm reading this amazing book on Tiki drinks, culture and everything called Smuggler's Cove. If you are watching about it, you definitely know it and you know the information that I'll be telling you. But if you are new or if you have never tried that, so it will be something new for you. I really recommend you this book if you want to get more into Tiki or to understand that culture better, because that's what I wanted to do some time ago. And when I bought this book and started to read, I really started to understand Tiki more. But it's not about Tiki, it's about Orgeat syrup. And here they have this amazing Orgeat syrup recipe here that I'm going to make here. Today I'm going to put a bit of my twist on it because I don't have all the exact ingredients here, but as I know how to make Orgeat in general, so it will be one of the versions based on Smuggler's Cove Orgeat recipe. And for Orgeat syrup we would need almonds, bleached almonds, so it means that the skins is taken off. I took it manually with a knife myself. If you want to find out some recipe, some method actually how to take it out easier, you can look on Google or YouTube channel, or somebody who watching this video. If you know how to do it really efficiently, you can just let me know in the comments down below and I would be very happy to know it. But I did it manually. Before everything I soaked 24 hours in the water, so they got bigger. Of course I washed it, I already told you, but I like to wash my nuts to be clean. Alright, almonds, cane sugar, I have rosé water, also you can use orange blossom water, also I will be using cachaca, but you can use some dark rum, some people use vodka, or probably you can use some other kind of spirit. But I love cachaca, and cachaca is kind of rum. It's one kind of rum, so I'll definitely be using cachaca, as I love cachaca very much. And if you want to see my tasting of these amazing our cachacas, because we have a couple of them, actually we have like 7 I guess, but I was tasting 3, you can check out this. Now we have all the ingredients, I showed them to you. Now let's go to make the syrup. So almonds, this is 1 cup and a bit. I'm not sure how to measure it because it says it doesn't say if you have to soak nuts before or not, but I soaked and now it's a bit more than 1 cup. So I'll make an assumption that it's 1 cup. Let's say 1 cup and a bit. 1 cup and a bit of almonds. And I'm going to put the same amount of water, 1 cup and a bit, and put it on high heat to boil. Oh, almonds are boiling, so I turn the heat off. As they say in the instruction, you just get it to the boiling point and that's it. And now we have to strain almonds from the water, or as we call it, as they call it, almond water. And now we will have to blend everything and make almond paste out of these almonds. And we're just putting all the almonds straight to the blender. And at first, remember, I'm doing everything by the recipe, just with a bit twist of mine, but I will tell you what I'm going to change. But now I'm going exactly what they say. Just the proportions is a bit less because I don't need so much Orgeat syrup at home. So at first we blend everything for around 10 seconds to make a rice-sized pieces of these almonds. Let's start. Let's see what happened. Okay, some are rice size, some are less, some are bigger size. That is different. Alright, now the instruction tells that I have to pour the water slowly and blend everything for another 10 seconds, just everything to turn into the paste. Let's do it. Okay. It's a bit complicated to do that because the almonds are getting out. Maybe if I pour some water, they will stick together. Okay, I guess it's enough because the process is technically making an almond milk, a plant-based milk. Just for almond milk I don't heat almonds, but I'm doing everything by the recipe. And by the way, I just made a video recently on making plant-based milk, how to make any plant-based milk. You can check the link right here and have an idea and how to make any plant-based milk that you can use in your cocktails, coffees or something else. And now we have this almond paste. Let's see how, yeah, it's quite paste. It's like a cream, like a paste, like a quite liquid paste, but I guess it should be like that. And now we have to wait around 1 hour, or it depends how much, just to cool down all this paste, and then we will be moving further. So I'll give it 1 hour and then we will move further. 1 hour passed, actually a little bit less, but I see it's already cooled down and it's less amount than it's written in the book, so I believe it's totally fine. Now what we have to do is to strain, to, let's say, actually milk the almonds, and we do it with cheesecloth. I'm just pouring it straight into the cheesecloth, or maybe I'll do everything at once. Now we're going to really milk the almonds. Alright, it's done, and now I'll be taking this out and use it sustainable for something else. I'll just dry it before, and then you could use it for garnishing cocktails, for some bakery if you are baking something, or just using it in a shake, smoothie, just to use it because it's very nutritious, and it would be really a shame to waste it and to throw it away. Second step is to measure how much almond milk we got. 1 cup and a little bit, and I'm doing that because I'll be putting twice as much sugar as I have milk here. So if I had 1 cup and a bit, so it will be 2 cups and 2 a bit. And now I'll be heating everything once more by stirring it and diluting the sugar. The goal is not to boil it, but to dilute the sugar slowly. And it's basically a rich syrup base because we're using twice as much sugar as a liquid. And if you want to see a video on just simple syrup and a rich simple syrup, just check out this link. But actually it's a bit harder to do it because you have to heat it to dissolve such an amount of sugar into the liquid. If it was 1-to-1 ratio, so technically you can dilute it by mixing longer without even any heat, or just very little. Now it will be a little bit more difficult, but we will do it. Okay, it took a little bit, but it's done, I guess, because they say that you have to stir it and heat it, not boil it until it doesn't have a glittiness, and it looks like it doesn't have anymore. So it's done. Now what is left, to put it aside again to cool, and when it will start to cool down, when we will add rosé water. And they specify in the recipe that rosé and orange blossom water. I have only rosé water, so I'll be using only rosé water, and instead of actually not instead of, it's kind of as cachaça is rum itself, they say that it's 2 teaspoons for the amount they give of lightly aged column still rum. And this cachaça balsamo is definitely aged a bit, and it's pot still, so as cachaça is rum, so technically this works as well. So I'll make it with cachaça and only with rosé water. So now I'll wait a bit when it will start to cool down, and then I will add these ingredients. Our orgeat syrup started to cool down. Now I'll finish it. Very simple. Rosé water. I'll put 4 dashes of rosé water. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'll put 2 bar spoons of our cachaça into the mix. This will prolong the shelf life and will give slightly different flavor. And now what is left is just to cool it down totally and to stir it on the way to cool down and to bottle it, and that's it. And of course now let's do tasting. Even it didn't cool down yet, but I already very eager to taste it. It smells very nice. It smells rosé. Just put it in. Wow, so sweet. Very nice. Very nice, very sweet. It will work very well in my Tiki cocktails. And I'll be doing some of them in a near future. So if you want to stay tuned and see all my creations and learn even more, so please show me some love, support me and subscribe my channel. Like this video, it helps the algorithm to show this video to even more people, and if you can, please share it with your friends. And thank you very much for watching this video. I love you, and I'll see you in next videos.